Scorpio, hope you're well. My name is Vince. Welcome to 7D Tarot. If this message resonates, like, share, and subscribe. And for more clarity on your situation, check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. If you would like to schedule your own personal reading with me, all the info you need is in the description box below. And for a totally fresh perspective, check out my wife's channel over at Empath Tarot. You will love her. You can find her info in the description box as well. And Scorpio, make sure you stay tuned till the end of your reading, where I will pull a final message from the universe, tying everything together and your animal spirit. All right, so what is going on? Who is coming? Who is going? What's going on with your career and financial energy and your romantic energy? Let us find out. And right now, look at this. You got the Sun, Knight of Pentacles, King of Swords, Magician, Queen of Pentacles. So much beauty here for you. I do see here that your soul is yearning for experiences. Your soul is yearning to try new things. And I do see here that you are going to get some sort of aha moment of clarity telling you what to do. So right now, it's like expect your angels and guides to give you some sort of inspired action, guiding you, leaving you some sort of signs, telling you do this or do this. Now, it's up to you whether you see these signs as synchronicities and don't dismiss them as coincidences, right? So for example, imagine you're like, oh, I always wanted to go back to school. Should I do it? And then you see angel numbers, 444, 111. That is a sign to go back. But if you see those numbers and you tell yourself, oh, it's just a coincidence, that's when we're dismissing the signs. Or right now, imagine you tell yourself, I always want to invest in a business, right? I always want to do something I love, monetize a passion. And then all of a sudden, birds fly out of nowhere. Pfft, they shouldn't even be there. That is a sign from your angels and guides. That's not a coincidence. And I do see here that there's a lot of times where you thought you saw these signs, but it's almost like you dismissed them as coincidences. And that is nothing more than human programming. We all go through this. And now is the time to instill a will greater than the programming and let go of this energy. Let your angels and guides show you the way. Nothing will make them happier than to be able to help you and support you. They are your angels and guides. It's like your angels and guides, it's not like the world's angels and guides, right? It's not like there's a group of angels and guides supporting everybody in the world. No, every single person is addressed their own guides, right? You came from the fifth dimension to the third dimension. Imagine your butlers, but I don't like using that word. Imagine there's like an army of people, like your friend, your family, right? And they are here to help you. They're your cheerleader, bodyguard, and best friend all in one. But when you invite them in, you invite them in by being in their frequency. Their frequency is always love, happiness, peace, joy, unity. That's why meditation, exercise, eating healthy, these things all bring you closer in the same frequency. When you're in their frequency, you can hear them. But whenever we're caught up in judgment, comparison, thief of joy, those sort of things, we push it away. And I do see here right now, you got to just focus on the process and not on the outcome, because I see here that you are so close. You are so close to getting what you're looking for. But unless you really tap in more of that spiritual and quantum and mystical energy, it is going to be hard and we're going to be waiting. Why? You are someone who doesn't need a babysitter, Scorpio. Like, you are someone who doesn't need a pep talk. If you want something, you go and get it. But you just got to know what to do. You've been waiting for answers. What should I do? I'm second guessing myself. Those answers come from the mystical, spiritual, and quantum. So for example, the third dimension, right? The solid matter particle energy that you live in. Time consists, there's time here, there's particle energy. You are here in the third dimension to take action steps and experience stuff. But in order to know what to do, that message comes from the fifth dimension. For example, you're in a car, you want to drive, but in order to know where to go, you have to put on your GPS, for example. The GPS, the coordinates of the GPS comes from the fifth and seventh dimension. That's when you're like, wow, I should do this. That aha moment of clarity came from the fifth and seventh dimension. Right now, the more that you are focusing on what you're passionate about, right? What do you love? Now, not what makes money, what's realistic, what's practical, all of that will come. But what do you love? What do you always want to do? What do you want to learn about? Do you like being outside? Do you like creating? Do you like, cooking foods? What is it? The more that you follow your passion and do it unconditionally, not with any attachments, the more that they are going to be able to enter your life and sprinkle a little bit of fortune and good luck and get you where you want to go. But the more that you're hesitating, waiting, wishing, wanting, hoping, needing, and second guessing yourself, that's when that procrastination, that stagnation happens, because they cannot enter your life and make you do anything. So it's like, when you do something you're passionate about, like for example, my wife Alicia and I, we love dogs. We created a pet supplement line. We love tarot, so we created YouTube channels. We love real estate, so we have Airbnbs. When you do something you're passionate about, it becomes effortless. But before, I had a construction business. I wasn't passionate about it. I had a renovation business. I had a coffee shop. I did not care. I'm not saying those are good, not good, or not good businesses, or good businesses to be a part of. But I wasn't passionate about it. I didn't wake up and be like, I can't wait to go do some, renovations. So that's what's going on here. It was difficult for me to get what I wanted. So I had to instill a will greater than the programming and walk away from that energy, even though it was familiar. And right now, that's what your guides are telling you. When you walk away and when you really start using your personality to create your personal reality, now you become the cause and effect, and now you will be handsomely rewarded through energy, people, and opportunities. If you want, imagine if someone came up to you and said, listen, I'll invest in any business you want, right? I'll invest unlimited amount of capital, and I'll also have a team that can support it, that can really help you. You want to build a house? Great. I know everyone all the tradespeople. But I need you to know what type of house you want to build. Is it a rancher? Is it like a 2-story, 3-story? Is it, how many acres is it on? All you have to know is what you look for, what you want, and then really match your emotions to your expectations, right? Think it and feel it. Then the universe will deliver. And that's what's going on here for you. It's like, Scorpio, the universe wants to bring all these people and collaborations in your life, but the universe can't make you know what you want, right? The moment that you know, and a lot of times it may sound easy. You're like, yeah, I want to get rich and be with my soulmate. What does that mean? What does get rich mean? $1,000? Does it mean $12? Or does it mean $200 million? How? Does it working for yourself? Working for another company? How many employees do you have? Where are you working? Caribbeans? Or are you working in Colorado? Do you see where I'm going with this? Who's your soulmate? Are they South African? Or are they from the Bronx? Who is your soulmate, right? When you know what you're looking for, now the universe can deliver it to you. And look at that. Your animal spirit is a hawk spirit. Beautiful. And look at that message. Let spirit be your guide, right? Hawk spirit. Your angels and guides have been leaving you synchronicities, telling you what to do for quite some time. Don't dismiss them as coincidences. Right now, when you see these signs, dive in with both feet. So for example, all day, all night, I'm looking for signs. If I'm thinking something, all of a sudden a butterfly comes, that's a sign. If I'm going for a walk and I'm thinking of something and I see a feather, that's a sign. If someone says a word that triggers me, makes me feel a certain way, that's a sign. And right now, the universe is bringing you so many signs, Scorpio, but are you seeing them for what they truly are? All right, now I'm going to pull a final message for you. Universe, final message for Scorpio, please. Final message for Scorpio. And look at that. The message is be your best self always. And that is the truest words ever. Be your best self always. Again, it's just like when you are focusing on being your best, wow, you're not attached to an outcome. Now, this is number 24. And the message is check in with yourself. How are you feeling at this moment? Are you being the person you aspire to be? Remember that you determine how you feel. You are constantly choosing the way you feel. It is understandable that we don't feel 100% all the time. This is a reminder not to settle for less. So what does this really mean? Right now, how you think and how you feel creates your state of being, and your state of being creates your reality. Your reality is what's in harmony with you. So if you think a certain way, your mind cannot tell the difference between real and fake if it feels real. So for example, if you are at work and it is stressful, it is chaotic, but you're telling yourself, wow, I'm on a beach, everything is so beautiful, and right now I'm in harmony, your mind will forget it's at work and it will think it's on the beach. That's how it works. It's called the placebo effect. At that point, you are letting the universe know I'm on a beach. The universe does not care if something is realistic. The universe cares only to see, do you know how to play this game? Are you feeling what you are feeling? If you feel like I'm on a beach, that means you are on a beach. Quantum entanglement has proven that. At that point, the universe will bring a vacation into your life. You will retire somewhere on a beach. You will meet someone that has tickets to go on a beach somewhere that you will meet. This is how it works. But when you don't feel like what you are looking for, but instead you're telling yourself it's never going to happen, that's why we are always waiting. And right now, Scorpio, you are tired of waiting. You want change to happen. Think it. Clear and concise image, feel it, elevated emotion, together synergistically, brain and heart coherence, tapping into the field, quantum entangling with one of the infinite number of realities, and now the universe on a beautiful silver plate will deliver your manifestation to you. All right, Scorpio, hope you enjoyed your reading. Hope there was a message in here for you. If there was, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Till next time, honor your soul.